If you call me an escort, prove it. Prove it.
Firstly, do you take PayPal?
No.
Cash only?
No. Which transfer? Do you have cash?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Now, I'm so confused about this situation because I don't know how all of this stuff that's been coming out about this girl who Fresh got pregnant is actually helping Fresh. Because Myron, he is on a holy crusade to destroy this woman's character. But if he got this girl pregnant, he's still gonna have to pay. Okay? Not to mention, ain't this supposed to be the girl that they teach men to avoid? Why aren't y'all practicing what you preach? But maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. So let me tell y'all what's going on. So if y'all didn't see my video, this girl, she put out all of these receipts about how she was messing with Fresh. She put out recordings about her telling him, you know, you got me pregnant. We was having sex with no protection. Even at one point, it was talk about Fresh potentially having some type of little mishap down there that he was spreading to other females. At least that's what she was talking about as well. And it looked like Fresh was saying he got to contact some other women. I don't know if he was lying, like to try to get her to get rid of the baby. It's so weird, but I did a whole long video. You can see all of her receipts, okay? You can go check it out. The link is at the top. But now, after Myron was on Fresh and Fit the other day crying, talking about, I'm sticking by Fresh. He was the only one who was with me. Da, da, da. All right, so he's sticking by Fresh. He's been trying to tear down this woman's, her character. And a big part of that is apparently she used to be a sex worker. Now, I saw people telling me that she was from a wealthy family, and I was thinking to myself, because I'm not from her part of the world, but I was just thinking to myself, if you from a wealthy family, why are you getting flown out like any other Instagram model? You know what I mean? But regardless, Fresh has exposed that this girl was an escort. Now, before we get into this, I got to show y'all this picture because this is the girl that Fresh was messing with. I need y'all to look at her dress. She in a white dress. Now, I'm showing y'all this because we're about to see some footage of what's going on in this room, but we're going to see the back of her. But based on this picture right here, you can see it's her. So when I play the footage, you know that it's not some random person. This is the girl, okay? Let's play the footage.
If you call me an escort, prove it. Prove it.
Firstly, do you take PayPal?
No.
Cash only?
No. Which transfer? Do you have cash?
I would prefer to pay you half first and then half after. It's never worked out good when I've paid up front. Never.
Why? I'm here. What are you worried about?
One time, I paid the girl up front. I was pleasuring her. She said she came up 3 times and that she couldn't do it anymore.
So you're going to do it 10 times till we?
I have been scammed in the past.
Yeah, but I'm a girl. I need to be more secure. If you're not making excuse, that means you are not willing to pay.
I would like to pleasure you morally for like an hour or so. It's not just to be fucking. But yeah, usually I'll go for 2, 3, 4 hours.
No stop?
We stop for maybe 30 minutes, relax, we'll do it again.
I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
You can't stay for 2 or 3
I
hours.
can stay, but I cannot have sex for 2 and 3 hours. Like, who can do that?
It's not just sex for 2 or 3 hours. You will have to trust me on this. You will not be uncomfortable. You will not be painful. If you are, you may go. I will not force you to stay.
You can pay me half, and I will stay here for 1 hour.
1 hour doesn't mean you're only going to stay for 1 hour.
Then I will stay here for 1 hour, and then I'll leave. Because for you, 1 hour is enough. You said 2, 3 hours. I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
You can't stay for 2 or 3 hours.
I can't.
Honestly, the onus is on you to make this experience wonderful so that I will want to see you again.
Okay, so let's get started.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Now, first off, I want to say this. Fellas, paying to eat some cat is crazy. Crazy. A waste of money and a waste of time. And I don't think that's good for your neck. Okay. Yeah. You could mess up your neck for free. So before you go pay somebody to eat some coochie, at least go to Tinder. Just put in the Tinder, I like to eat cat. You'll catch a few, bro. You will catch a few. They might be a little overweight, but at least you can mess up your neck and get on your knees for free. Okay? Now, here's my thing about Myron exposing this, because if y'all don't know, Myron is the one who put out this footage. But how does this help Fresh? Because all he did is prove that Fresh might have got a prostitute pregnant, and he might be paying maybe $1 million in child support to an Asian escort. Now, I see some people saying, well, this was his girlfriend and he didn't know. That's fine. But I thought Fresh and Fit was supposed to be about spotting the bad girls and not hooking up with them. And I know any girl could lie to you, but I just feel like the guys who are supposed to be teaching men how to avoid women like this, they shouldn't be falling for these types of scams. Am I lying? Okay. Now, Myron did later on go on to prove that this woman is a scammer and that she had a fake name and things of that nature. Somebody even contacted Fresh and was saying, you know, she robbed me, she a gold digger and a whole bunch of other stuff. And all of that stuff is cool, but I'm only bringing that up to say when she showed her receipts about being pregnant, I guess there is a chance that maybe she could scam her way into some fake like doctor note or something like that to say that she's pregnant. But I still don't feel like any of this stuff proves that she's not 100% pregnant. Because to me, that's still on the table. You can say she an escort. You can say she a scammer. And maybe it's a chance she trying to scam Fresh. But I don't think it's 100% accurate that she ain't pregnant and that Fresh ain't gonna have to either take care of this baby or try to get a DNA test when she has the baby. I don't feel like he's scot-free. Now, also, apart from confirming that Fresh was raw dogging an escort, you have a lot of people asking questions about this footage. Now, I want to put this on the record first. I'm assuming that people saw this situation and they sent this video to Fresh and Fit. And that's what I'm going to assume because they're popping now. And when you get into media, people start sending you stuff. It's just how it works. People send me stuff every day. People try to pay me to put out stories. And I feel like they go down a list of people. If Academics won't post it, if the Shade Room won't post it, if a couple of other people before me won't post it, then they'll come crawling to me like, well, nobody else will post it. Can you post it? Never gave up. Because I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? But people do try to get me to post stuff and they send me information. So I wouldn't be surprised if anybody would send a platform as big as Fresh and Fit's platform some type of information on this girl. That's what I'm going to assume. But you do have people asking, how did they get this footage and who was recording her? Was it the John? Now, in the video, he was talking about how he'd been scammed before, so maybe he was taking extra precautions and recording her in the room. Maybe he told her she was being recorded. Maybe he was that freaky. Maybe he was like, I need to have a video for later. But still, if he didn't tell her that he was recording, that's kind of bad too. I don't know if that's against the law because at the end of the day, they're talking about, escorting in a sexual transaction. Is that legal? So it's like, can I put some extra illegal stuff on some stuff that's already not legal? And then what legal ramifications can Fresh and Fit have for showing this footage? I would assume they can't get in trouble because Myron's background, he used to work for the feds or something like that. So I think he's smart enough to know to not put out anything that could get them in trouble. But still, this raises a lot of questions about this footage in general. Because I hear some people trying to say this, and I don't think this is true, but some people trying to say, like, was this an Andrew Tate situation? Because, Andrew Tate, he used to run a brothel or something like that, and he had girls that I guess he was helping them make money with the little cam sites and stuff like that. So people like, hold on, was Fresh and Fit involved with this girl? Did they know she was an escort the whole time? I don't think so, but I'm just saying that they done opened a whole nother can of worms just by proving that Fresh was raw dogging an escort. And this information doesn't clear him of getting this girl pregnant, and it doesn't clear him of having to take responsibility for that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.